this. Damn it, girl, you're only making it worse for yourself. The hell's with you? I've done nothing wrong. Why are the pretty ones always so daft? If I had a gill for every time I had to kill an unrepentant bastard like you. What? Are you threatening a temple knight? Oh, you're very clever. Yes, I am. Now let her go. Enough of this! With me, girl, now. One more word of protest and I'll toss your grandmother in a cell to rot. You three, seize this imbecile. Alright, I have how many skills? Oh, I've got a fair number. Including that one. Yay! Bring everyone! He's gone mad! Reinforcements. Looks like we'll have to even the odds. Search your soul for the darkness. We need but a sliver. This is the only time we do this, but, you know. As it burns hotter, so too does your strength swell. Immerse yourself in the flames and ignite the darkness within. But do not drink too deep, lest the flames consume you. Like that. And that puts my magic vulnerability up too, but it's fine. Come here. And then I can just pick these up. Come here. Who's next? Do we go up? We go up. So much darkness. Hey. Fuck you. No healing. I want to go get some darkness. Hey, no healing. Also, stop it. The next knight who bears steel, I'm not only going to kill him, but I'm going to kill his what did it say? His wife, his friends, and burn his goddamn house down. Thank you. Those of you who yet live, remember this horror, and know that should you speak of it, it shall be visited upon you again 100-fold. Well done, hero. I think the fair maiden wants to have a word. I don't know what to say, sir. Thank you. I got a little carried away earlier. It's just that when I saw how they were treating my grandmother, I had to say something, and... What? No one screamed your name. My grandmother called out just at the once, but that was it. Speaking of which, I should hurry back. I suppose I ought to say I'm sorry for what I did, but I'm not. Those knights had it coming. Halone bless you for what you did. Feels good, doesn't it? Strange, maybe, but a good strange, I'll wager. You tapped into something primal, a power nestled within you, yearning to be free. As your understanding of this power grows, so too will your skill as a Dark Knight. You've done well. Far better than I could have hoped, in fact. But there's still so much more to learn, so much further to go. I won't lie to you, Evan. The risks will only increase. So if you want to keep going, you have to trust in me. Can you do that? Sure. Good. That's a promise. Circumstances being what they are, it might be best if we parted ways for a while. Think of it as an opportunity to hone your skills in my absence. But don't worry, we'll meet again. When the time is right, I'll be waiting where we first met. Oh, is that? So, it's quite an edgelordy introduction, but already it's like so much more interesting than a lot of them are at level 30, you know? Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Why did I click on that? I wanted to go to there. Hi, Frey. I had a feeling you'd come by tonight, Evan. And sure enough, there you are, eager to pick up where we left off. Let's start with a question, then. You must be burning with several after that last affair. Options are, what was that voice I heard? Why were you detained by the Inquisition? Or what became of the old woman and her granddaughter? We'll go through all of them. What became of the old woman and her granddaughter? Oh, for the love of... They're fine, both of them. You solved all their problems. Happy? Now then, are you ready to stop dancing around the real question and just ask? Why were you detained by the Inquisition? Why do you think I was detained by zealous temple knights who see heretics around every corner? There was a girl, an innocent. They wanted her, and I objected. Now then, are you ready to stop dancing around the real question and just ask? What was that voice I heard? Ah, yes, the voice. The one you heard when you first touched the crystal. An excellent question, but a difficult one to answer. Some say it's a beacon, guiding the Dark Knight to his true calling. Whose is it, you ask? Only you can discover that, for each knight must hearken to a different voice. As you grow more accustomed to drawing upon your dark side, you will come to hear it more clearly. Communion will hasten this process, but we dare not conduct the rites here under the watchful eye of the Holy See. We'll make for southern Thanalan, for little Alamigo. Alright, where you at, bitch? Punctual as ever, I see. Communion, lest you worry, is rather simple. It's a ritual in which one nurtures the darkness within so that he may channel it more effectively in battle. Do not, however, presume the risks to be any less than before. Should you partake of it in excess, you will die, or worse. So before we begin, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to kill something for me. Something feral, something fearsome which will push you to your limits. I want to see you thrive in that moment. That way I will know you are ready. Ask Gundobald. He should know of a suitable creature. Hey, buddy. A pleasure to see you again, Evan. Do you require assistance? Training? Well, if you seek dangerous beasts for that purpose, then the Red Labyrinth is home to pastas, notorious for their size and vigor. Our trappers take great pains to avoid their nests, and those who do not bear scars for their folly. I pity the man who dies without scars, but these sound promising. Tell me more. They've attacked caravans loaded with Aldgoat carcasses before. The smell drives them into a frenzy. This should serve to draw them out of hiding. Just handing me a carcass. Just put it in my pocket, in the pants I don't have. Evan, I'll always be grateful for what you did. Those young ones were on the verge of making a terrible mistake. So consumed with anger were they. I hesitated to act, even though I saw it burning within them, as I see it burning within you now. You seek the darkness within? I'll not claim to understand your meaning, but I wish you well in your training. Let's go. This is a hilarious mount to be using for these quests. Whee! Not that anything would aggro on me anyway, but flying is faster than running. Hi, Frey. Ah, they're close. I can feel their eyes upon us. Well, we're here. Show me who you are, Evan. Show me what you can do. I'm waiting. Nope, not you. Sorry. Forgot I'm at level 100. And this is a level 35 quest. That wasn't so hard, now was it? To mete out justice, to protect the weak from the strong, and so forth, you yourself must be strong. Strength is pain. Strength is suffering. Strength is sacrifice. We must prepare for communion, but not here. Come, before more of them are drawn by the smell. Whee! You look ready. Good. Now listen well. Close your eyes and hold out your hand towards me. Breathe deep through your nose. Let the air fill up your lungs. Let it pass from your lips. Slower. Slower. Listen to my voice. Listen to your heartbeat. Listen for the other. With every breath you grow lighter and slip further into the abyss. Whee! 1 foot in front of the other, over and over again. To the ends of the world and back again. And if time has no end, still forward and onward, over and over again. So, what did you hear? Interesting, but not terribly informative. But do not lose heart. That you were able to hear it once more is progress enough. I believe you will come to understand its words and its will in due time. I should mention that in some instances the voice is said to be that of another, one whom the Dark Knight is fated to seek out. If that is the case, you may have a long journey ahead of you. Heh, you would welcome such a journey? There is something to be said for it, and for travel, for that matter, to roam free and help those in need. Yet no good deed goes unpunished, does it? I knew a man once, wanted to be a hero, do great things, and so he did. The songs always end there, but life doesn't, does it? There are temptations more deadly than the dark side, Evan. You should have learned this by now, but you haven't. You will. The communion is ended, and with it our time together. But we'll meet again. as we did before. Yeah, and back to Ishgard. Pretty sure. Where am I? I always get so turned around when I teleport in. Hi, Frey. You look well, Evan. More determined. You've not heard the voice since last we spoke, I know. But worry not. If your affinity with your dark side is as strong as I believe, then communion is all you require. Come with me to the burning wall. You know what you must do. Nope. Once again, this mount. Whee! Look at her arms flapping in the wind. Really deeply amused at this mount being the one that I get for this. Yeah, I know. Look at her wiggly arms! This is... Okay. When I land, I gotta show you what this one can do, Kyrie. You will appreciate her. She's amazing. Watch this. Watch this. She learned to do a trek for a seasonal quest earlier in the year. And welcome back. We're doing Dark Knight stuff now, which is the polar opposite of Paladin. It begins, as always, with blood. A confirmation of your identity. There are axbeaks here which have grown ferocious beyond reckoning, vile creatures eager to prey on man and beast alike. Offer yourself to them. They will come. Then make an offering of them to me. Whee! Kill some stuff. Are they going to spawn right around me? Aha! Here we go. Oh, damn. I thought I was close enough to get them both. That's fine. Ah, now that is the Evan I've longed to see. You resent this, don't you? This pointless trial? Perhaps you even resent me for subjecting you to it. Remember this feeling. Treasure it. I want it smoldering within you when we commune in Camp Drybone. Why we gotta go back there to commune, I don't know. Because the plot required. Whoops, I didn't mean to click yes on that. That's fine, whatever. I'm trying to save my Aetheryte tickets for the teleportations that are like 1,000 gil. Not that I need the money, but I have them, I might as well. Close your eyes and hold out your hand towards me. Breathe deep through your nose. Let the air fill your lungs, then let it pass from your lips. Slower. Listen to my voice. Listen to your heartbeat. Listen for the other. Thank the 12, it is you, Evan. Isambard, remember? It must have been ages since we last spoke. To think that you would end up slaying the Lord of the Inferno. When you first came through looking for our missing common folk, I took you for... But this isn't the time to reminisce. I sought you out because I need your help. To tell. Not long ago, an Amalja raiding party attacked a caravan on the road and abducted several pilgrims. We reported the incident to both the Brass Blades and the Immortal Flames, but it seems neither is in a position to muster forces at present. You know what lies in store should they not be rescued soon. Please, Evan, there's no one else. Really? Charge into an enemy encampment filled with Amalja warriors and free some fools who should have armed themselves? Risk life and limb to do the work of a dozen men, all because you bloody asked? Is that it? That's what we do. But that's what we do, isn't it? Every goddamn time. Fine. We'll bring them back. Thank you for... They were bound for the encampment to the southeast. Then so are we. Aw, we didn't get her again. That's fine. And this one will be synced, so I don't have to learn what my abilities are. The nerve of some people, after all you do for them. They're inside, just as Isambard said. Mere moments away from being tempered, I'm sure. Well, what are you waiting for? It's time to play the hero. Let's just do this. Obviously, I'm here to save some people, but the important point is that I kill everyone, right? God bless you, adventurer. Keep moving. We're not free just yet. Yeah. Come here. That's supposed to take longer, I'm sure. Go. Alright. Huh. Just didn't know when to leave off, did they? Neither did you, though. I mean, look at yourself. Most of that's not even your blood. It would be cool if they managed to actually make it look like you were drenched in blood. Leave it. You've nothing to be ashamed of. Let's go and give Isambard the good news. Well covered in blood. Yes, let's do that. I think we will probably get to the end of the ARR quests and then I'll call it a night. Because I don't want to leave off in the middle of this. Welcome back, Evan. I heard you really gave those Amalja what for. Good show. I'm sure you're eager to be on your way, so I won't waste any more of your time, but thank you. Come back whenever you like. He's clearly terrified of me because I am covered in blood. Those who've never faced death do not scruple to condemn others to it. They know nothing of true sacrifice and are weak for their ignorance. In sacrifice there is strength. In sacrifice there is liberation. Close your eyes and hold out your hand towards me. Breathe deep through your nose. Let the air fill your lungs. Let it pass from your lips. Slower. With every breath you grow lighter and slip further into the abyss. On a throne of bone he waits. Serve, save, slave, slay. They come to entreat his judgment. Serve, save, slave, slay, one by one in solemn procession. What does that mean? So, what did you hear this time? And there I was thinking you were on the verge of discerning the truth. Your affinity with your dark side grows stronger by the day, and yet there's a hesitation. Listen to me, Evan. You have performed great deeds and saved countless people. You're a hero to the realm. But you are no Dark Knight. A Dark Knight accepts that he cannot save everyone, that sometimes he's fortunate just to save himself. Sacrifice, Evan, is to renounce that which binds you, to recognize that which matters, and forsake all that does not. This is fun coming from the sock puppet. At the very least, you must realize that you cannot continue to carry all these burdens, unless you wish to die a slave. I'm fine. I'm just a little tired. The communion is ended, and with it our time together, but we'll meet again, as we did before. Moving on. Which one is this? 45? All right. I'm beginning to question your commitment, Evan. You haven't heard the voice since our last communion, which means you haven't taken my lessons to heart. You know I'm trying to help you, don't you? All of this is for your benefit. You listen, but you don't understand. Never mind. You're the stubborn type, I know that. We'll just have to keep at it until you open your eyes. Marabi Dry Docks. That's where we'll head next. Never cared much for the ocean myself. That friend of mine, the one I told you about after our first communion, we came out here together once. Long story short, we ended up doing something ridiculously foolish and were lucky to make it out alive. I tried to talk him out of it, but he just had to get on that damn boat. Don't be like that, friend. Isn't the Maelstrom supposed to aid the small folk when they're in a spot of trouble? So far as is possible, yes, but such matters fall within the purview of the Yellow Jackets, and they told me to bugger off. Can you believe that? I'm begging you, Sergeant. Wait, is that you, Evan? It is, the legend himself. Forgive me, sir, I never thanked you properly for your service to Limsa. When I first heard Leviathan had been summoned, I feared that... Why, if it isn't that famous adventurer who's been killing primals left and right. Truly, the 12 must be watching over me, because you're just the man I need. I'm the victim of a terrible, nay, heinous crime. I was waylaid by Cockern bandits on the Salt Strand, who left me with naught more than the clothes on my back. And what makes you think I give a Cockern's arse about your troubles? Go and bother the Yellow Jackets, like the sergeant said. I seek worthy prey, not a gang of rats. How can you say such a thing, sir? Without your help, I'm ruined. I could say, fine, I'll help or not my problem. Fine, I'll help. Spoken like a true hero. So you know, the rank and file didn't seem so dangerous, but their leader was a mean-looking bastard. But considering the foes you've faced in the past, he couldn't possibly pose a threat to you. Shut your mouth and wait here. I'll be back. Oh, I'm too high level for that? I can't imagine why. Alright, come here. Hi, Frey. If this cockern isn't everything he promised, I'll take it out of his hide. Let's make the most of this, Evan. No style, no guile, just chaos. Mark your limits, then push yourself beyond. Let the darkness guide you and set you free. Whee! Oh, you know what? I should probably have that on. God, they make such cute noises when they die. I hate it. Right then, the goods. Good. There's nothing left here for... You okay, buddy? Huh, you did well. All that's left is to return the goods to their owner. Finish what we started. He don't look so good. I mean, he was a corpse when we met him, so it's not surprising, but he don't look so good. Oh, it's you! Were you able to catch up with those bandits? Yes, that seems to be mine, but... Limling, take me. I can't sell this. Everything's soaked through with cockern blood. What'd you do, carve one open and leave him to bleed all over my wares? I'm ruined. Utterly ruined. Sir, I demand recompense for your reckless destruction of my property. I'm a reasonable man, so I will acknowledge that you are not wholly responsible. 50% of the value should suffice. 50%? 50%? I slaughter a gang of bandits for your precious goods, and this is the thanks I receive? You spineless sack of shit. I kill your enemies, I fetch your things, I do what you people can't or won't do yourselves. You're helpless, weak. All you do is want and need. I should have left you all to drown in Leviathan's tidal wave. At least then I would have been spared your constant bloody whining. Do not speak to me of this ever again. Pray forgive my insolence, sir. Evan, sir, You have every right to be upset, but I think he understands, sir. Whee! We can't keep doing this, Evan. You must see now what it's doing to us. What they're doing to us. These people. So my options are, never mind them, the voice is all that matters. We don't need them to become a Dark Knight, or he deserved it, every word. I'm gonna do that one this time. Right you are, Evan, right you are. Felt good, didn't it? Seeing that sniveling wretch tremble. I think he nearly pissed himself. You're finally starting to see them for what they are now, aren't you? Good. All that remains is to hearken to the voice, to grasp its words and discover your true calling. With every breath you grow lighter and slip further into the abyss. A chorus of voices cries out for a hero, and he comes. He smiles, he nods, and he remains silent. But he too has a voice. I will be heard. Evan. You stand at the precipice, but do not fear the fall. Cast yourself into the abyss, and you shall soar above, free at last. There are other lands than these, Evan, lands where we are not known. Ask, and we shall quit this place forever. Only when you have renounced everything are you free to do anything. When we meet again, you will give us your answer. And back to Ishgard. For those who are watching, I can't actually tell because OBS broke a while ago. I can see chat and that's about all. Did you figure it out yet? The twist here. Because it makes the second playthrough of this so much better. I knew you would come to your senses, Evan. Now let us go. If I never see snow again, it'll be too soon. We should go somewhere warm, at least for a little while. Wait for me near the gates of judgment. When you're alone, call out and I shall join you. It's all right, Kyrie. We'll get there. A moment later, Frey departs, though in which direction you can't seem to recall. With chat mode in Say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter the phrase, any phrase which includes Frey to attract his attention. But first we have to go outside the gates. Let's just run there. So, Kyrie, what this whole quest line has focused on is, first of all, do love me some violence. But secondly, it started to incorporate the demands people make on my time a couple of quests ago. And of course, then he just lost his shit at someone for being entitled to his presence. Wait, I know that voice. It's Evan Aloran, hero of the Scions. Allow me to say what an honor it is to meet you, sir. I mean, by the Fury, the man who bested Shiva, every knight under Lord Drillmon's command knows the tale. I could go on, but, well, I'll just say it. If I may, sir, we need your help. We've a giant problem, sir. A band of them is taken to raiding caravans passing through Denifin Pass. We think they may be planning to expand their territory. Lord Drillmont wants them gone, but you know how it is. Too much work for too few hands. We need at least 24 knights to clear them out safely. But now that you're here, we have nothing to fear. Aye, while we create a distraction, you can slip past and put their leader down. Without him, they're sure to cut and run. So will you help us? We beg of you. I'm sorry, Fee, that's the worst. Thank you so much. We won't forget this. Pray, accompany me to the pass, sir. We can discuss the finer details of our plan there. No. No more. Enough. Buddy? Oh, come on. Fee, did I ever tell you I made a promise to myself I wouldn't start an unfinished series because I was reading Wheel of Time as it came out for many years, And then the author died. He died. Now, he left copious notes and someone else finished the series, but... yeah. Oh, I missed where I was headed. I'm just flying on autopilot. There we go. The leader should be somewhere in the tunnels, sir. Once you're in position, we'll launch our attack. If all goes to plan, you should have only to contend with the leader and his guards. May the Fury guide and protect us. Yeah, okay. Oh good, this isn't even a solo duty. I can just waste them. Whee! By the Fury, you really did it, and you made it look so easy. As for us, there were some injuries, but nothing serious. It's starting to look rather grim, actually, but the moment he fell, they sounded the retreat. It was an honor to fight with you, sir. You're everything the bards say. Truth be told, I've been following your deeds for some time now, ever since you first came to Whitebrim Font. Your martial prowess is widely known, of course, but what I found truly inspirational was your compassion for the common man. How you would risk your life without thought of fame or fortune, how the lowest among us could find a friend in you. Sir? Sir! Is something wrong? It's Lord Drillmont, sir. He heard we were in the field with Evan and is demanding he come to Whitebrim Front at once. Demanding? What's the meaning of this? Certain allegations have been made, sir. It would seem he was observed conversing with a corpse in the broom. Not that anyone would ever believe such slander, of course. Yeah, chatting with a corpse. That's what I do. Now we do this. I should warn you, sir, that some of these allegations that were made by Temple Knights. You may be asked to surrender your weapon. Yeah, that's not happening. Nice, Fee. Huh. Surrender your weapon. After what happened in Ul'dah, they must be mad. Pay attention, Evan. This could be the greatest moment of our life. That is, if you could stop denying the truth that's been staring you in the face since the moment we met. Say my name. Say it. My real name. Our real name. Come now. You knew Frey was dead from the beginning, but you didn't care. You had a sword and a soul crystal, but what you wanted was a mentor. A mentor with the gifts and the knowledge, a dark knight who could guide you on the path, who you could aspire to become. A man who is free to say and do the things that you would not. Even now you continue to deny it. Well, deny me all you want. You cannot deny what we have done. Have I not been good to you? Have I not given you everything I promised? Did I not help you hear the whispers of our very soul? Open your eyes. Look. Do you see now? Do you see? It me! Everything up to now has been your story. And everything after now will be mine. His name is Esteem because he is your esteem for yourself. He is the one that... that advocates for you when you won't do it. I could probably. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm just gonna ignore those and... or I have to kill them. It's fine. There we go. So yeah, every word he said was what you really wanted to say. It would seem I underestimated myself, but no matter. They've borne witness to the darkness within us, to what lies beneath the mask. Evan, listen to us. We'll never forsake you, no matter what. We know who you are, Evan. We know, and so do you. A fantastic display of willful ignorance. Wipe the slate clean. Forgive and forget. Convince yourselves that he can be controlled. The warrior of light, our weapon of light. It isn't too late, Evan. We can still be free. It's not even just your impulsive evil side. What he wants is for people to stop making demands of you that are ridiculous. Like, he's not entirely wrong. Evan? So this is your answer. Listen to my voice. Listen to our heartbeat. If this is how it must be, then so be it. But know that when you tire of this charade, I shall be here, waiting to take the reins. You need only ask. So one of the skills you get later, Living Shadow, summons Esteem to fight by your side. It's called Esteem, it's you. Praise Helona, you're all right, sir. For a moment we feared we'd lost you forever. Lord Drillmont made it clear that we will speak no more of what happened. Not that he had to ask, mind. As for your friend, I'm told he will be interred with full rites. May his soul rest in peace. Are you certain you're all right, sir? You seem a little... Never mind. Fare you well. You subdue your dark side for now. Okay, so that is the first part of the Dark Knight job quests. Um, they only get more. Like, the Stormblood one made me cry. Um, but going back through it a second time like this, knowing that twist and just reading everything that Frey says, and he's literally he's the part of you that advocates for yourself first. Um, and it's true. People make ridiculous requests of the Warrior of Light. Like, really? You're gonna ask me to... Oh, I'm not saying he's right. I'm saying I understand. Because the quests people send us on are really dumb. I kill gods. Why are you asking me to retrieve your merchandise? And there is a stinger at the end at level 80 that for me wraps it up even better. But yeah, like I said, I'm not saying he's right. I'm saying that, like, I get it. I understand where that frustration comes from. Why are we the one who has to do all of these stupid little tasks? Don't you have any other soldiers? Come on. But, yeah. And also, like, I was joking about it as we went through, but, like, the most important thing on those duties is yeah, we're here to rescue somebody. You gotta just kill everybody first, right? So the heavy focus on what you're there for is to kill people. Like, yeah, yeah. And, like, clearly he's your dark side, and we don't actually want to give in to him, but I think it's important. It would bother me if it were just an evil version of you. I love it because, you know what? He has a point. That merchant who tried to make us pay for the goods we got back from him, like, what the fuck? No, I shouldn't have let Leviathan kill all of you, but, like, dude. Yeah, so yeah, I think it's... I love that they put it in there. It's not a canon class for this character. This character, that's not... I don't see that. I don't vibe with that. But I love it. And I think everybody should play through all of these because I think it's the best writing in the game. Maybe. Definitely. It's definitely the best job quest. And it is up there with, like... It's really, really good. So, I'll probably continue this on Monday. Honestly, we'll do Heaven's Word and Stormblood and then the Stinger. And I don't know what else, but I wanted to share something better after we did the utter stupidness that was the Paladin questline. So, having done both Paladin and Dark Knight questlines, it makes the Paladin ones that much more disappointing because they're so dumb. They're so boring. They're so blah. Like, the Paladin questline that we did last week from 30 to 50 was, oh, we are going to make you a free Paladin. Go kill some stuff, and that will prove to me that you are improving. And then, like, some hints about, oh, this sword has been stolen, and the honor of the Sultan sworn. And it was like, there's nothing in here to engage me. Meanwhile, Dark Knight 30 to 50 is that. So, anyway, let me find somebody to raid. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you. Those of you who are still around, I appreciate you. Always fun to have y'all here. I am going to continue to play this game for the next week or so for the rest of the year, because the event is ongoing, and so anybody who wants to have that mount has an opportunity to get it by giving me money. But I will almost certainly be streaming on Christmas. It will almost certainly be a little bit later than usual because we're having dinner with family, and dinner is usually a little earlier than dinner time, but, you know, I don't know what time they're gonna be gone. So, I will be streaming on Christmas. I don't know what, I don't know when, but it'll be this game. I just don't know what we're doing. Maybe we'll head into the chaotic just to see it. I don't know. But no plans. I will see you guys on Monday. I should figure out where I'm taking everyone. You know what? Let's go over to Strife since we helped Strife do. Yeah, it's more than a week, but thinking in terms of like my stream schedule, I have like 4 streams left in the year. Anyway, let's go over to Strife. We helped Strife get the donation drive done. So let's go see him. He's good people. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.